Going to Brooklyn. I'll be back.
What's up, y'all? Good morning.
Roxbury. Niggas in Roxbury.
Good morning, everybody.
Roxbury. Y'all got some crackhead neighborhoods, but I'm from Roxbury.
Is that
it is 4:10 a.m. here on the West Coast, Northern California, Stockton, California to be exact, baby. My name is Cherry Franklin. This is the Cherry Franklin Show. What's it called? We already smoked earlier, and ain't no stores open, so we is about to get a news update, y'all. If y'all have tuned in the past 2 live streams, then you learned that they was working on a 4 stimulus check package. It seems they put forth the first stimulus package moves on August 7th. We're waiting on them to begin voting and finalizing documents for the stimulus check now, the stimulus package. They don't know if they're going to include a $2,000 stimulus check or a $600 stimulus check. They don't know how large or how small the amount is going to be. They just know that this package is supposed to have relief funding for all Americans. So we do have the child tax credit coming the 15th of every month. We also have EDD and unemployment going on until September 6th. We also have the eviction protection memorandum expire on July 31st. Congress now rushing to put together a stimulus package that will protect eviction victims. Let's see what they have to say, shall we? Lord. Come on. I'm like this close to making a cup of coffee.
Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package updates. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, if you see anything in my comments about Bitcoin, any type of cryptocurrency or WhatsApp or anything that's going to take you off of here, just know
that is a guide, just so y'all know.
The only thing that I will have links to will be in the description box. Y'all, President Biden is the one standing in the way of us getting a stimulus check. Let me explain. President Biden is holding up the progress of getting a 4 stimulus check. Hear me out on this now. He will not say whether he is for it or against it. He will not say if the American people needs it or don't need it. He is leaving it up to Congress to decide. And you know how Congress is. But he is the president of the United States. He is the one that we voted into office. He is the leader of the Democratic Party. So if he would just come out and say, yes, the people need a 4 stimulus check, we would have more
members of Congress jumping on board. We trying to check on our 4 stimulus checks.
He is the leader, right?
If they're going to do some more pandemic funding, some more stimulus checks, and what's going on with unemployment and EDD running out on September 6th.
He can't do this because he can't make a decision for himself. If it's not written down on a cue card for him to read, he can't make a decision.
Yeah.
Chuck Schumer said on Friday that he will get the American Families Plan passed this week. But now I see where he is saying he's predicting that they will get to work on it over the next 2 weeks. Well, we all know in 2 weeks they will be well into their vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So how much work will they get done?
Exactly. Some already went on vacation since last week, and the vacation supposed to last for 7 weeks long.
Remember?
So what y'all gonna do with our money though?
This whole fiasco of Nancy Pelosi going to arrest people for not wearing a mask in the Capitol and in the hallways. It was just a big ploy to get your mind off of the fact that they're not doing anything for the people. They're not working on stimulus. It was a diversion, because every time the shit gets deep in Washington, they create a diversion to get your mind off of it. Well, that's exactly what it was. Nancy Pelosi has been caught several times without a mask. And you heard about this for about 2 days, and now we don't hear anything about it. It's like it's gone. That was a diversion. On the infrastructure bill, y'all, we have to be careful what we say we want. Do we really want this $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill to become law? Let's talk about this. Less than half of this bill is actually infrastructure. Now, if it was all for infrastructure, it would be great, but it's not. Less than half of it is for infrastructure. They promised that this bill would be fully funded, but it's not. It will put us in debt $250 billion. Nancy Pelosi said she will not let this bill pass unless they get the American Families Plan passed at the same time. The American Family Plan, as we know, is $3.5 trillion. But the thing is, we don't know what's in this bill. We don't know if the people are going to get help, or is it just Nancy Pelosi's big shopping list. What we do know about this bill, the only thing we know about this bill, is that Nancy Pelosi will put everything she wants in this bill. But again, will the American people get a stimulus check? Will they get a raise to Social Security? Will they get a boost for Social Security? Will they get student loan forgiveness? Will they get eviction extended? Will they get anything to help? Or is this just the Democrats' wish list? So I think we need to stand up as a group and demand that we know what's in this bill before they pass it. Because right now, we don't know what's in it, if anything is in it yet. We don't know if the American people's going to get help, or are they just stringing us along, acting like we're going to get all this help, when in reality, it's just their wish list. Because they're being real quiet about what's going in it. Y'all, we do need a stimulus check, but at what cost is it still worth it? Because, well, we'll get into that in just a second. So if we want the infrastructure bill done, then we also are giving Nancy Pelosi her big shopping list. But what do we get?
Exactly.
So y'all, let's just do the infrastructure bill. Let's make it infrastructure only. This will cut the cost of that bill in half. And it will be just infrastructure, what it's supposed to be. And yes, let's do the American Families Plan, but let's help the American people with this. And all the crazy lady Nancy Pelosi's wish list would be out the window. This would cut the cost probably about a third. We would have to pay over than what it is right now, $3.5 trillion. Why is the prices of everything going up so much? On everything. Remember back before Biden took office, gasoline was under $2 a gallon. Look at it now, where is it at? But it's not just gasoline, it's everything we need for everyday life is going up because of the reckless spending with our government. They say people making under $400,000 a year would not see any new taxes. Well, explain the higher prices on everything we need. We're still paying for it, whether it's in higher prices or in taxes. We're still paying for it. So, do we really want either one of these bills? You know, until today, I was saying, yes, we need them both. But in the state that they're in right now, no, we don't need either one of these bills. We need them to completely start over from scratch. I know it's going to take longer.
4:20 a.m. Damn, I don't got no weed to smoke for real.
What price do we pay for a $2,000 stimulus check? If everything else is going up so high,
I did have some, but
how much is that $2,000 stimulus check really going to be when it's all said and done?
it's like a movie thing.
Because
it ain't
inflation
really.
is eating that $2,000 away. We need to wonder, is it really worth it? And inflation won't go away. They say it's a temporary thing, that it will readjust. It won't readjust for a long time. But the little $2,000 that they're going to give us, which probably will equal out to be about $1,200 when you factor in the inflation, that's going to go away in a matter of a day or maybe 2 days. So we need to weigh out, do we really want these two bills, not knowing what's in them? I think we need to demand to know what's in them before they're voted on. On COVID,
Yeah.
the president is blaming states like my state of Florida for the increase in the new cases of COVID. I say, Joe Biden, if it wasn't for you stopping the construction of the wall and opening the wall,
this the South, y'all. This how the South be acting.
Real low right now. We had it down to 5,000 new cases a week. And now look at it. Everywhere's starting to think about closing up again. Joe Biden, it's your fault for stopping the construction on the wall. It's your fault for not turning these illegal criminals away. It's your fault for not having our military down there guarding the border. It's your fault, Joe Biden. It's not states like Florida. Florida has one of the best governors in the whole union.
Florida has been partying and going to the beach and still having trafficking, vacation, and travelers this whole time. Okay, we're not gonna listen to. Look, I almost said something fucked up right now, but you know what I was about to say. I'm not gonna say Farmer John, but whoever the fuck this guy think he is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all the 15 minutes. I really don't want to give y'all the same 15 minutes that we had at 1 o'clock. I mean at midnight, but I might go. Let me see real quick. Hey y'all, thank y'all for my money. I see money on mostly every screen. Let's try a couple of these real quick. I really hate these instrumentals. They kind of suck. I don't like that. What's up, y'all doing? Good morning.
Congressional push for recurring stimulus. Lawmakers are pushing for recurring $1,400 stimulus check payments to be sent to Americans. More than 20 Senate Democrats joined the call for recurring payments, just 2 weeks after Joe Biden signed the $1.9 trillion stimulus package into law. The lawmakers said almost 6 in 10 people say the $1,400 payments set to be included in the rescue package will last them less than 3 months. They also argued that additional payments could help lift more than 18 million Americans up above the poverty line. Calls are growing for a new stimulus check to be sent to Americans in need this month. A fourth check, which is unlikely to be agreed upon in August, would follow the 3 previous payments during the pandemic. As of last week, more than 2,716,000 people signed a Change.org petition that was started last year by Denver-based restaurant owner Stephanie Bond. The petition, which is finally nearing its goal of 3 million signatures, calls for 2,000 monthly payments for adults and 1,000 for children until the pandemic's end. Meanwhile, President Joe Biden is considering a 4th relief payment, and California Gov. Gavin Newsom's $100 billion California Comeback Plan was signed into law earlier this month. Surprise tax refunds. The IRS is due to issue some 1.5 million surprise tax refunds. The refunds are expected to average more than 1,600 as it continues to adjust unemployment compensation from income tax returns filed in the past. Refunds via direct deposit started earlier this week, and paper check refunds started today. To qualify for the payment, a taxpayer must have been on unemployment benefits for at least 1 week in 2020. Most taxpayers will receive the funds automatically and shouldn't have to do anything in order to receive a payment. Biden touts $600 child tax credit payments. Joe Biden has touted the $600 child tax credit payment and vowed that the relief for families will continue. During a press conference on Friday, the president said that families will receive more cash on August 15th. He said that families with 2 young children under the age of 7 will receive a $600 check. Those with children aged 7 to 17 will be able to cash in $500. Biden went on to insist that will continue, however, did not specify how long the checks would continue to be rolled out. Tax hesitancy. Tax hesitancy is gripping many American parents with more than 4 million children not getting a child tax credit payment. Specialists have suggested that some parents will not be cashing in on their money out of fear that giving their personal financial information to the government. Most taxpayers receive the credit automatically. However, some low-income families are missing out on the checks due to not filing a tax return. The IRS has made it simple for Americans who have not filed before to do so. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.
This Sunday, the fourth way. The Raiders.
We're not watching that, honey.
Congressional recurring stimulus. Lawmakers are pushing for $1,400 stimulus check payments to be sent to Americans. More than 20 Senate Democrats.
Y'all heard that? Let's listen to a couple more really quick. It's hot as hell in here already, just from the back of the AC.
been a long day, but we have plowed through as I have intended. And the cloture motion on the final bill has passed by a very handsome, overwhelming vote. And now we will continue to move forward. On the infrastructure bill, the substitute amendment, which is the text of the bipartisan bill, has been agreed to, and cloture has been invoked on the underlying bill. We will move forward. No amendments are no longer in order, and we will move forward to wrap this up as expeditiously as possible, and then move on to the budget resolution with reconciliation instructions. And the two-track process is moving along. It's been a process that has been a very good process. It's taken a while, but it's going to be worth it as hopefully we pass both bills very, very soon. The bipartisan infrastructure bill and the budget resolution with reconciliation instructions. So, Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business today, it adjourn until 12 noon Monday, August 9th, that's tomorrow in case you've forgotten the days, that following the prayer and pledge, the morning hour be deemed expired, the journal of proceedings be approved to date, the time for the two leaders be reserved for their use later in the day, and morning business be closed. That upon the conclusion of morning business, the Senate resume consideration of H.R. 3684, finally, at all time during recess, adjournment, or period of morning business, count post-cloture. Clock is ticking on H.R. 3684. Without objection, so ordered. If there is no further business to come before the Senate, I ask that it stand adjourned under the previous order. The Senate stands adjourned until noon tomorrow.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard what they said. We're going to find out at 12 o'clock. They're going to start working on this shit again. Well, happy 420, y'all. 4:32 a.m., 12 minutes past 4:20 here on the West Coast, Northern California, Stockton, California to be exact, baby. My name is Cherry Franklin. This is the Cherry Franklin Show. Normally, we also smoke and play music and music videos, but I encourage y'all to be directed to our YouTube channel, The Cherry Franklin Show, where you can see our recently played list and our webisodes, episodes, and our playlist. All the music and entertainers and venues we support and promote here on the show. Once again, every day we come on here to tell you this. Please make a difference where you can, when you can, everywhere. You know, if you are able to vote, y'all, vote.org in your community, your city and state, legalizing businesses, community programs, public housing, healthcare, pandemic conditions, educational programs, free healthcare clinics, even Planned Parenthoods and homeless shelters, public transportation, things like that. Propositions being written into bills and laws, and politicians running for office, y'all. All of that you can vote on at vote.org. As well as change.org. There is a petition now for the fourth stimulus check, demanding that it be in the amount of $2,000, and demanding and petitioning for $2,000 monthly payments as well. They are receiving child tax credits for those families and households, those of you who do have children, those of you who do not. Some of you have elderly dependents. There are some type of dependents stipulations you can get for pandemic funding off of your income tax return as well. Those of you who have been forced to make your home business your main source of income, there's funding for that as well. SBA loans, there are small office and home office tax credits, especially if you're filing via TurboTax, and things like that. There's a lot of things you can do. Change.org, again, for the fourth stimulus package. Also for the causes you believe in. Justice for George Floyd. Justice for Ahmaud Arbery. Justice for Breonna Taylor. Justice for Vanessa Gillen. Justice for Elijah McClain. Justice for Ma'Khia Bryant. Justice for Adam Toledo. justice for the 8 Black men and women found hanging in the U.S. since the death of George Floyd last year. Y'all, please do make a difference. If you can vote, please do so at change.org and vote.org. If you have an ID, a social, an address, etc., and you are able to vote, please go do so. Also, if you are low on funds or low on health insurance, please visit mdsave.com, as in Dr. MD, and save you some money. That website is mdsave.com for underground coupons and vouchers in your city and state for medical and hospital needs and procedures. Y'all, please do everything you can, where you can, when you can. If you need other tips and tricks on how to save money or make money, follow me on Twitter at Mrs. Cherry, MISSEZCHERRY, at Mrs. Cherry. I love y'all. You're beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. Your energy is positive. You're important to me, your community, your family, and your friends. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here and making me a top streamer. Thank you for my money. I see money on 1, 2, 3 screens. And we're about ready to cash out on the FitPlay app. If you have PayPal and you are in need of cash, download the FitPlay app and start playing games. Become a video game tester today and cash out your coins into your PayPal account. Anything else I missed? Recently played list for all of our recently played music and videos, y'all. Sometimes my dude be controlling my radio and we be hearing other music that I don't listen to. But y'all, some of that as well is in the playlist. So y'all go check it out. Follow, subscribe. Thank y'all for making me a top streamer. Every follow, every subscription counts. Every dollar counts. Every